returned seeking history, but what stayed inside the old mill wasn't human. The century-old mill in Kansas City once towered over the river. Now it's just abandoned brick and broken windows. But it's not empty. In early 2025, a team of local investigators entered for the first time in decades. Their EMF meters crackled outside the mill. Inside, the air felt heavy like breathing underwater. They assumed it was faulty wiring. They were wrong. First sign was a faint voice on the recorder. "Who's there?" Clear, unanswered. Then came the cold spots, pockets of freezing air that followed them through hallways. One investigator's breath boiled on his collar in the middle of July. Another's throat seized in panic, wheezing through sharp inhalations. Footsteps echoed across empty floors like boots dragging over concrete. When they turned a corner, nothing, just the echo lingering. Then the EVPs began. During an open mic test, someone said, "Don't touch," followed by, "Get out now." One camera caught a flicker in the darkened outline of a man in 1920s overalls standing by a conveyor belt. When they zoomed in, the figure had no face, nothing. They stayed overnight. At 3:13 a.m., alarms across their gear sounded simultaneously. They had just been asked a question, "Why are you here?" As the devices went dark, a distant hum began, like hundreds of gears turning underwater. The research crew retreated, but the hum followed them. Down the stairs, it never stopped. In the morning, they reviewed their evidence and found something impossible. The EVPs, the faces, the numbers on timestamps, it all counted down to that single moment. The hum, the command, the dark static. It felt planned. Locals claim this section of the mill has long been cursed, where dozens died in industrial accidents or vanished without a trace in the early 1900s. Investigators believe their presence awoke something anchored to trauma itself, something that doesn't rest. Will you explore history if history reaches back into you? Follow for more horror stories on Haunted Scary Home.